Now we're gonna do number 2. So number 2 is the Lemurium crystal, which you can use pretty much anywhere. This crystal they're amazing. They do cost a little bit of money and they're hard to find because they're only from one area apparently. But I've worked with this one for a long time, and I have to tell you, they grow too. Very slowly, but they do grow. And it's quite freaking amazing. But they heal like amazing. Like amazingly deeply. That's what I like about the Lemurian crystals. And all points are really good, so I always have this stuff everywhere in the house. That's why I think I don't really get as much radiation poisoning as well. Because I stay in front of the computer a long time, yes. So let's see what's going on here. Alright, so this one is a little more dramatic. Interesting, but I think in a good way. So just give me a minute there. There's lots of similar cards from the one before. I think there's lots of empaths and healers in this readings. I see air, lots of it, and air signs here. Could be anyone, but I see a lot of air signs, and there's kind of like all kinds in a way. There's definitely air. Like this is people who have kind of a mixture of all the elements. So I get a feeling a lot of people who chose this, maybe the Magician has the card, you know, because they sort of have all the elements. Has like your birth path, that's what I'm saying. When you do numerology and you reduce it to from 0 to 21. But there's a lot of all kinds of signs here that probably picked. It's a little more convoluted than the first one. Of course. It's definitely good. Like there's lots of artists here as well, I think. And people who earn a living doing artistic stuff. So you could be musicians, you could be anything. You know. Tarot designers. Whatever. Very liked as people, they have friends, and they made, there's the Hermit there in the world. It's like you have someone in your life who has been this group, like you guys are not in a relationship, I think. In fact, I just have a feeling that the partner is this is so funny. I have to check something. I'm sorry. I do have to check that. So I want to see Okay. Yeah. I just have this feeling that your partner will be maybe water again. But I see a lot of air here as well. And you're probably a mix of air and earth. I'm silent. I can't. There's definitely something stalling here. And you got some beef, I think, with some earth sign. I mean, the Hermit is Virgo, but again, this is also the Virgo time, right? Of the year. Don't we know that? You are gonna get justice though, like the justice card is a good card. Things are gonna go the right way. And there's gonna be momentum. And the tower here is actually a good thing because you're gonna have like an epiphany, I think. You're gonna be surprised in a positive way by an earth sign. It's definitely the earth sign is the partner here. And you are more like water, air. You may have earth too, but you definitely are driven by. And you're someone very spiritual. And whatever has stopped you until now is basically gonna be knocked out of the park. It's happening as we speak. You have the sun as well, like that, like the previous reading also had the sun and the world. Very nice cards. Yours is definitely, like this reading is definitely more treacherous, I think. The other one was way more happy. Well, this is happy too. It's just there's lots of grief here, and it shows up. And then you have the grief card. You definitely have to take care of your heart chakra. Well, the previous one was the solar plexus, the power center. So you're a powerful person. You really, I think you're the magician here. Like you must be, a lot of people who pick this must have a number 1 cards. You need to find balance in between work and play. You're a bit of a workaholic probably. If you're a healer, you overstretch yourself a bit. You give too much, and some people may try and exploit you, but that's okay. It's bad on them, not you. And the whole point is that whatever hurt, past self-talk, whatever, it's time to move on. And this is especially in love. You've been through a lot of crap, and you will find your soulmate, I think. It's coming. There's celebration, and that's also for work. Your life is about to turn around and become amazing. You just have to focus on that vision, and it's gonna happen sooner than later. That's what I would take away from this. And it's also, you have the 5 you have the 5 of coins there. I'm just checking how many 5s you have. You have 2 5s. 3. Okay, so it's gonna move quite fast, I think. I mean, you have the 8 of arrow, the 8 of rods, sorry, fire, so everything is gonna, once it starts rolling, you're gonna see how fast it goes. And you have the suit of coins twice, and I want to say, here is the 4 of stones, so it's not 5, so that's good. But being there in that position, it means that I think you've had money issues. Like, you must have been poor and struggling for that. And you're called to look for other kind of riches in your life, basically, with that card. So take care of your heart, work on that, and definitely, you know, meditation and stuff. You have the priest and priestess. That's why I know, like, both readings were healers and stuff. I just think this reading have been people who have more issues with their relationships. The other one had to choose more. This one's is more like you have chosen. This is more like a destined relationship, a fated meeting. You cannot escape this one. You'll have to work it out, basically. The other one, they had more a choice, and eventually, you know, they'll pick the right one. So that'll be the end for this, the number 2. I'm trying to be good and not dredge them out forever, because that's what I do, because I like this stuff too much. And the last time I did it, it was like 2 hours each one. I'm not doing that again. But that was fun though. I really enjoyed it.